What's up, everybody? Welcome back to this week's Writing Sync. For this week, we did pretty good. Overall, I'm pretty happy with my progress. And I'm happy to say we did crack 40,000 words. Our previous word count was 38,980 words. And our new word count is 40,417 words. A little bit over 1,400 words. Pretty happy with that overall. I did do a lot of that yesterday, which was Saturday. I do map these dates out in terms of the week from Monday to Sunday. I'm not really going to do any more writing today, so I'm just recording it now instead of later. So, 1,400 words. Pretty happy with that, but again, I did write a good bit of it yesterday. But honestly, I'm still happy with it because I did write a little bit here and there. But I was fairly consistent with it. I wrote many times this week, but it would be like, 100 words, 250 words, I think once was 400 words maybe. That might have been the 3, I don't know. Besides I think it was 800 when I wrote yesterday, something like that. I was able to write kind of the big build-up scene. I'm pretty happy with it overall. There's a few spots while I was writing it to where I was thinking, man, I'm gonna have to go back in these other revisions and fix this or emphasize this in a different place so that this hits how I want it to hit. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. We're in the second to last chapter, and then I'll have an epilogue afterwards. And feeling good about it. Good progress. We're in 40,000 territory. Again, I'm thinking it's going to be 40 to 50,000 words. What I've told you guys in the past, it's definitely going to be that. Probably, maybe, I'm hoping around 45. I would be happy hitting 45. But if it's not, we'll see. Again, I've got a couple more chapters left. Depends on what all I want to say and what all I want to tell. But yeah, good week overall. Kind of back in the saddle somewhat. This week my wife's going to be gone most of the week. So either that means I'll have a really good writing week and get a lot done, or it'll mean I do nothing. Let's hope it's either the former or a mixture of the two and not the latter. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me and following me along on this journey. I'll see you guys next time.